Alright. We're ready. Hello, good evening, and welcome to part one of our Elden Ring randomizer Deathless attempts. I like to think I'm pretty good at Elden Ring. You've seen me play, maybe a little bit. I'm not the best, but I'm okay. You know? And I think I got some chops on me when it comes to this game. So, we're going to try and do today, and over the next few days, maybe coming weeks, is try and complete the game randomized, front to back, without dying. So we're going to give that a go. This is the randomizer settings I'll be using. I am going to quickly show the full details of it. So, 7 great runes to access the final boss. I always love this. 2 runes to enter Leyndell, as always. And I am going to choose the correct setting for this one, unlike our use what you get randomizer, where I put 0 instead of dash. This will make it to where we have to find the rolled medallion to access Mountaintops of the Giants. I'm going to keep stuff like this all the same. We're going to be able to purchase required areas from Kale, but not exact locations. So if we need a little breadcrumb, we can get that. Key items are randomized to their normal locations. Major bosses, so any boss arena that normally has a boss with an achievement. Golden Seed, Sacred Tears, Merchant Shops, the usual. For the enemy settings, we've done custom settings to merge all bosses. So that's going to... So, like, night bosses, dragons, catacomb bosses, tunnel bosses, all bosses now are shuffled, open world bosses, rather than, like, important bosses replacing important bosses and so on. It's going to add a little more variety. I spoke with some people on my Discord about it. So, right here it says replacing major bosses with, right here, replacing major bosses, minor bosses, So, it's got all that stuff randomized there. Excuse you. No system sounds. Alright, we're going to unlock all map fragments from the start. We're going to reduce the upgrade cost for non-somber weapons. So smithing stones will be 1 per level, so you'll take 3 smithing 1s, 3 smithing 2s, 3 smithing 3s, instead of 12. And here's all the normal stuff. We're going to disable upgrading the Serpent Hunter, because it basically provides a free, very strong weapon in a guaranteed location, which for a randomizer feels a bit against the spirit of the run. And that's it. I need to change the randomizer settings. If you look above my head here, this is the key item list. So, all the key items that are necessary to complete the game. All the key items that are necessary are just these 7, to be fair, along with this. That's really all we have to find, but we will stumble into things along the way, because locations where these are could be locked behind items like this, or this. So, anyway, that's the game. So we're going to reroll the seed, randomize it, so I have no prior knowledge of it. I'm going to go ahead and quit out of the game so I can reload it after the randomizer settings are done. And we're going to get going. If you want to play the seed along, you can put in the same seed name, or the same seed number, with the same settings, and it will generate the exact same world that I'm going to have. So as soon as this is finished going, we will send it. I'm excited. I kind of wanted to work my way up challenge runs. I don't think I'm ever going to try and do, like, no-hitting the game or speed-running the game, but I really do enjoy these randomizer runs, and I think Deathless is kind of like the next step. So, yeah. And blue. I'm not. Get rid of that. Everybody else can stay. Alright. Oh, we gotta get rid of somebody. I did make a attempted Deathless character, and died to the fall damage glitch. I was a little upset about it. Alright, so Death's Poker's a very good weapon. It's one of like the meta, like I think like the RL1 runs where you don't level up at all. It's like one of the meta weapons for that. Wieldable weapons is nice. Wakizashi has bleed, which is good. Gargoyle's Black Axe, I believe, has a faith requirement, if I'm looking at it correctly. I think that's the one that does. Glintstone Comet Shard's a good spell, and the Meteorite Staff is an incredible staff for the early game. Nothing here really excites me. Oh, he's got the ball. He's got the ball. Iron Ball's really fucking good weapon. One of the best weapons in the game. Probably not looking to go a spell build. Requires too many stats early on, I think, and I want to be pumping a lot of vigor in this run to be tanky. So my normal considerations are Vagabond is usually the highest one, followed by Hero, because they start with a lot of vigor. And I'm leaning toward Hero for this one, because the Wakizashi does have bleed. So if we dump a couple of dex levels, we can kill Grail. Oh my god, why is my game not displaying? What the heck? I've been talking to myself this entire time about a game you can't see. What the... Sorry, one second. That's this one. This one right here should be this. Yes. Game capture. Where game? Why game no here? Alright, let me change this display. Then this display. There we go. Apologies. So these are our options. We got Death's Poker on this one. We got a couple wieldable swords. Wakizashi here, which is my consideration because of bleed for Grail. If we don't run into a bleed weapon early on, it can be kind of difficult, especially if the enemies around him randomized are not particularly killable. Glintstone, Comet Shard, Meteorite Staff are a consideration, but probably not. Even though it does have a wieldable melee weapon. And the rest of these are pretty underwhelming, except for the Iron Balls. Iron Ball's a good weapon. Yeah, the rest is just kind of eh. Picking a class that has a seal or a staff early can be nice if you do plan on playing a hybrid strength build or a hybrid strength faith or like an int dex build or something like that. Playing something that has one of those is nice, but we're gonna go with the Deathless one for sure. Oh, we're also randomizing keepsakes, so we need to look at what these are. So Old Lord's Talisman increases the duration of buffs, which we don't really have anything at the moment. Moat Shackle is really nice. Dragonheart could be good if we're going incants, but we're not particularly. Foulfoot, though. There's two of them. Yeah, Foulfoot might be the play. Lord of Blood's Exaltation has a small amount of consideration, but I think we're going to go with Foulfoot. That's pretty good. Let's go with Angry Man. We're off. Let's get it. Oh, I'm excited. Unfortunately, this is going to be a bit of a setup. I'm going to try and cruise through it as quickly as I can. But the initial setup phase for Elden Ring runs is a bit long. Alright. So let's see what boss we get out of the pool and never have to see again. We have... Oh, that's such good news. Now, this is a scripted death. We do have to die here, so we're just gonna go. And technically, you don't die, so this will be the only time dying is allowed in the run. But you technically don't die here, because if you kill the tutorial boss, then jump off, even though you get the "you died" message, you still keep your runes, and you don't get the death pop-up. So... Also... Oh, we have the T-pose! Let's go. I don't know what just died, but we got something. Excellent. Alright, let's see what we got. Now, hopefully we don't run into, like, Rykard in an open world arena. That'll be really annoying. We did kill Rykard in the Use What You Get run prior, but he did not, rather, we had a setup for him. Who do we have there? It's Bellbearing Hunter? Okay. Could be Elemer, could be Bellbearing Hunter. Nice hat, nerd. What a loser. Imagine not having cat ears. Hello? No, come back. No, I needed you to die. Oh, got them both, hell yeah. I want to kill little critters to see what they drop, because their drops are randomized, so be able to see if they drop like smithing stones or, you know, a useful crafting material or something. Oh, hell yeah. We Blythen? Looking good.
And I can also let you know then why not? I am Kale.
What's up, Kale? What do you have for me, Kale? You've got int. Oh, carried filigree is really nice. Tree Sentinel armor is also very good. It's very heavy, very strong, and a somber 7. All right. We'll have to come back for the crafting kit. Well, I mean, we could sell this and like 2 of these. I always forget to do this, so if I don't do it at the beginning, I forget about it. Wow. Alright. So we got some good stuff on Kale. Remember that we have that Somber 7. There's also Twin Blade there, if we care to do. I think it's the Gargoyle's Twin Blade, though, so I think it does have a faith requirement. Actually, that one might not. That one might not. But we're also really going to have to pay attention to our surroundings here. Okay, so marmots drop smoldering butterflies. Also, I'm beating things up with my shield because I can't wield my dagger. In case that wasn't evident. We're gonna have to be really careful about our surroundings here, because an enemy like this, like that big boy right there, could be very lethal. There could also just be like a golem in the trees that shoots us from a distance and knocks us off our horse, and then we get jumped by other enemies we're running away from. Like, invisible assassin could be hiding somewhere, knock us off our horse and come chase us down. Like, there's a ton of variables that go into, well, the open world here, and dying. So, but tantamount, we get our horse, we grab a couple of item checks early, and then we make our way to, we'll grab, like, the Physic, the Deathless, obviously the Deathless checks, but not the actual Deathless medallion.
Use it. It will summon torrent. Treat him with.
Alright. I'm a torrent on down gamer. I don't know how everybody else binds their torrent, but that's how I am. Oh, this guy. Wouldn't have to worry about him. Can't reach me. Stone sword key. Okay, that could be like a round table item check later on, or like a turtle talisman check later on. What do nobles drop? Golden poo. I missed completely. Alright, well, I'm just gonna get the thing. These are some pretty not dangerous enemies here. So the early game is being kind, at least. There is a Landell Archer there, which is, I don't want to say problematic because he's not looking at us, but that's another one of those like random enemies that can snipe you from afar. That could be troublesome. Also has a decent amount of knockback, so. Smithing 1 to go with our whetstone knife. Did I grab the Greystone there? Don't think I did. I'm gonna grab this so we can grab Patches' bell bearing later once we've gotten some good starting stuff done. I'm gonna go visit Bach as well. On the tree there, ulcerated tree spirits. On the tree there, on the bridge there. Bridge boss is an ulcerated tree spirit. Either that or that's just a random enemy.
Oi! You there. Could you help us out, Cully?
Not the biggest fan of Rivers of Blood.
Just thank you.
I think it's more of a PvP weapon than anything.
When leaving, so this is all I hope.
It doesn't have a good Ash of War for bosses. It's okay for enemies, because it's like normal enemies. It's got a big sweeping thing, and it does a decent amount of stance damage. But it's not going to stagger a boss per swing, and it doesn't do that high a stance damage to actually break their posture. To use Sekiro terms, I guess. So that you can get a riposte. Unlike other katanas in their class, like Moonveil or like anything with Unsheath. Like, they all have much higher stance damage than what Rivers of Blood would. Alright, here is an annoying enemy. Yep. Let's get away from the crab. But yeah, things to keep an eye out for are going to be any strong early weapon will be good. Oh, hey, nice. The left half of the Dectus. Okay. We could really stall in the early game if we want to. Looking for power-ups if we can get into Altus before we have to kill a boss. So we find the other half of the Dectus, we can be in business for that. But things to keep an eye out for, wieldable weapons, obviously, would be a good start. Some sort of a build around early would be good. I plan on killing Grail with a foot, and then just dumping all those runes into Vigor. And then going from there. Yeah, man. Oh, and a seal for faith stuff, so it's not a seal that has no weight. So it will contribute to our equip load slightly, but I mean, it's not bad. Let's see, penguins drop smoldering butterflies as well. Crabs drop white flesh. Okay, so that's nothing super useful. Alright, so graveyards are always a good idea to pick up in randomizers, but we are also trying not... Oh, well, there's a seal that weighs nothing. Okay. There's 8 seals in the game, by the way. Like... Graven School Talisman. That's a good one. Fingerprint Gauntlets are okay. They're a heavier armor type. Or like a heavier weight. Unseen Assassins. Note, not useful. Omen Helmet is very heavy as well. So that's a chunky boy armor. That's kind of stuff we're looking for, right? Like, we want to get heavy armors that have good protection for later on, in case we get into some spooky situations where we're not able to heal, and we're maybe getting beat up a bit. That's what that stuff's for. We might be able to wear the Omen Helmet. Yeah, we're still medium load. Looking mad nice. Look at that face. Alright, Birdie, what you got for me? Oh.
Let me ask, are you here? Does your despite
We got a little invisible wall going here. Okay. 3 smithing 1s is great, and 2 smithing 2s. There was also smithing 2 on Kale, so that's pretty fantastic. We got sleep arrows as well, so we'll have to come back for some of that stuff, maybe, if we don't find any... Uh-oh. Okay, Bernie's still there. Good. There is a boss here, and that could have been disastrous. We are very not ready to fight a boss. We have no levels, no money, and an unequipable weapon. We could beat someone up to death with a shield, I guess. But, yeah. We also want to keep an eye out for the sleep pot recipe. That one can be very strong. Thank you for that. Okay, look here, guy. Yeah, you take that spear guy with you. Open the fucking chest. Fuck off. I'm busy. Okay.
Hello? Can you hear me? Oh,
What's up, Jar Bro?
just give and I'll pop. Don't dally.
I'll give you a good smack in the rear. Don't you worry. Good shot. Yeah.
Well,
Let's see what you got for me. Okay. Good talisman. A little extra stamina. Everybody close your eyes.
wait. I see it now. Humans all lose their wits eventually. Then there's nothing left to say, except I am Iron.
Okay.
Was my whole existence just
You can open your eyes again. Nothing happened. Let me go ahead and fix my flask situation here while I'm thinking about it. Because we need more, we want all red to start with. We don't have any spells or ashes of war that are useful, so... Also, when we were doing the use what you get randomizer, there was quite a few item drops just around the world that I ignored because I didn't want to pick up a weapon or something that would replace what I had. Oh. First great rune. Also infinite bleed bolts. For not cheap, for not expensive. So that's good. We're just gonna hold on to that great rune because we don't need to buy it right now. But that is good to know we have access to. It's Melania's great rune. I'm gonna go ahead and mark it off even though we haven't bought it. I think it was that one. What was the Melania's? Oh no, it was Radahn's. It was Radahn's. Ooh. Radahn's might be a good one to pick up, because we can go activate that without fighting a single enemy. Maybe not enemy, but... Yeah, it's Radahn's. Okay. I got the wrong one. But we can... As long as the climb up the tower isn't too perilous, we can go activate that during our setup. Period. Something to consider. We got Dragonkin Soldier there. That's a good one to have out. I'm not the biggest fan of Dragonkin Soldier's moveset. Or rather, having to fight it. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, so if you just tap your strong attack on horseback, it. Oh, real quick, to address something, and I'll put it in the rando rules whenever I remember to update Nightbot. Quit outs are not allowed. Unless I'm not in combat. So like if I'm going to do the sewer skip, for example, I will open my map to make sure I can open my map. If I can, I'll allow myself a quit out because I could fast travel instead. But you can't quit out in combat, like no quitting out of bosses, unless I am, like, unless a dragon jumps out of an arena or something and I just literally can't fight. No quit outs allowed. So if I fall and I die to gravity, still counts. Hey, cute. Good morning. I guess. It's not morning for you. It's like 5 o'clock. Either way, good morning. Run's going fine so far. Obviously haven't died yet. Outside of the scripted tutorial boss death. Otherwise, we would have restarted already. Just kind of going over some ground rules that I forgot to lay out at the start. Smooth running. There we go. Somber 7. Okay, that's good. What crafting is that? That is volcano pots. That's interesting. Gold rune 2. Alright, so we got 3 smithing ones, so we don't have to buy the ones from Bernal. And a bunch of money. Okay, good. We haven't run into anything spectacular weapon-wise that I'm interested in using. Yeah, like, we have Rivers of Blood, and I mean, it's a fine weapon, but Arcane is not a build I'm generally interested in using, and of all the katanas in the game, Rivers of Blood is probably the one I'd be the least excited to see. Because even, like, Meteoric Oreblade has the Ichimonji style, Ash of War, if you're familiar with the Ichimonji art from Sekiro. One of my favorite weapon skills in that game. But Rivers of Blood has Corpse Piler, which is basically just Sword Dance, but with a little bit of AoE. Not super interested. Yeah, dude, Sekiro is such a fucking good game. I tried to do a no Kuro Charm Bell Demon run, and man, that shit kicked my ass. Let me tell you, I am not, for having not played Sekiro for like, probably at least 2.5 years now. That was not a good idea. Okay. But yeah, we had a pretty good start to the randomizer. We started with a bleed weapon, so if we want to go to Grail and get some bleed in early, we can. We'll have to allocate a few dex levels if we do want to do that, but it's definitely doable. Okay, so sheeps drop gravel stones. Still nothing super exciting, but I suppose if we need lightning pots, it could be a thing. I don't see any spooky enemies around here. There's a seated gargoyle we could actually kill for some free runes. These guys generally give a decent amount. Another one at the start of Leyndell gives like 3 or 4k, and he just literally can't do anything. Alright, well, 400 was definitely not the amount I was expecting from that, but it's fine. Money's money, right? Yeah, free money. Other enemies around this area probably give significantly less. Also, we found a good stock of Trina's lilies already, which is really nice. What crafting recipe is that? Rancor pots. Not nearly as useful as volcano pots would be. I don't want to be over here. You little fucker. Nice. Oh! Alright, Godfrey icon's good. If we get a chargeable Ash of War, that'll be a really solid pickup here. Oh, look, it's the randomizer gave us a bear instead of a rune bear. Isn't that nice? How sweet. Consort's robe. Not exactly what we're looking for, but that's what it is. Head over to the merchant here, then we can head down to Fort Height.
Welcome. Well, you please. I'm hungry.
What you got? Ooh, Crimson Burst here is fantastic. Also, Scaled and Knight Armors are both very good. Cheap pot here. Also be good to grab at some point. Oh yeah. The Crimson Burst Crystal tier, though, that's going to stay in our physic basically the entire time. It's like 7 HP a second for 3 minutes. It's a huge amount of HP in the early game, and it doesn't scale at all, obviously, but like 7 HP a second is a lot better than like the 2 that you get from Blessed Dew Talisman. And I would wear Blessed Dew Talisman in a run like this, where the entire goal is to hit credits without dying. So we'll absolutely... I hear a dragon. I'm gonna go take a leak real quick. And then, guess we'll face the dragon. Okay, bro, let me tell you. Listening to that dragon growl and stomp around while I was away was terrifying. Things shouldn't be able to aggro you from the Grace normally, but enemies have different aggro radiuses and randomizers. Oh my god, what is this run up? Holy fuck, there's a perfumer here too? There's a rune bear, a dragon, a clean rot knight, and a mage. All guarding this entrance. Oh fuck. If I can pull the rune bear away, we can go around him. Okay. The dragon I'm not concerned about. The rune bear I very much am. Because the dragon is one of the Grail dragons, so it doesn't have a fire breath. We got a cum bug. That's not too bad, honestly. We're just gonna go. I'm booking it. We zooming. Oh, it's a baby cum bug. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we can beat a skeleton up. He'll be fine. The rest of the stuff, not so much. Good. I don't want him to fall. I need to be able to bomb his body. Oh, good. We actually broke combat. That's excellent news. Alright, let's head back. We're going to go to the first step. We're going to hop down to the beach merchant. Come back up, and then head over to the key item checks in Weeping Peninsula. That's the name of the zone. Okay. So, I guess having that rune bear there is pretty nice. So it means he's not going to be in a worse spot later. Obviously, there's plenty of rune bears in the game, but... A couple cheap pots. Infinite boiled crab. Ooh. Infinite boiled crab is really good. This is something like 10-ish% damage reduction for physical. That's so good. So that'll be really nice for later on. It doesn't stack with something. I think boiled crab is a body buff. So things like flame grant me strength and other body buffs like that, it doesn't stack with. But other than that, I mean, it's just free damage reduction. Yeah, boy, you're going. Be real careful around this hole here. Oh, Jesus. Rick, go away. It spooked me. I don't want to get knocked down the hole. There's a lobster over there. We don't want to deal with that guy. So that item gets to stay. There's an item check right on top of that rock where he's at, I think. Yeah, but that gets to stay. Not a single one of them has hit each other. Oh, there goes one. One of them hit him. Oh boy. Golden Rune 1. Hog. Got him. Alright, let's see how bad this bridge is. Or we might be going around. We got a hand. One big hand shouldn't be a problem. Just up and over while he charges. Nobody firing the ballistas. Good. Ooh. Faith Talisman. Okay, now. Now that's an arcane weapon I can get behind. Eleanor's Pole Blade is awesome. That's a weapon that does have good stance damage on a weapon art. Like the full weapon art for Eleanor's Pole Blade does a good amount of poise damage. So that could be a consideration. It's very heavy on the stat requirements, though, so I don't know if we want to. But yeah, 19... Hey, T.Y. Yeah, 19 Arcane, 21 Dex is a lot for this, considering we started with a Strength build, or a Strength class.
Can I type in my name? The servants.
Oh, she's got her default helmet on. Look at that.
The servant. They've since come. I fear it's least. Would you mind my soul wish, please? Thank you.
Yeah, I'll deliver it for you. Give me your... Gold Murder Greatsword is not a good weapon. I like it, but it's not a good weapon. That said, I mean, it's still a greatsword. Like, it just has the greatsword moveset. So, send me the seed for it. Yeah, I mean, you can shoot me the number on Discord. I'll take a look at it at some point. Alright. Smithing 6. More smithing 1s, okay. Wondering 3. Freeze grease. Freeze grease could be useful. Another thing to consider is we still don't have a weapon, but we do also have Death's Poker, which is really fucking good. So we could consider a Death's Poker build. Death's Poker can also be pretty safe because it fires off projectile from range. So it's a consideration. It's an int weapon, not generally an int build guy, but I mean it's barely an int weapon. It's got 11 int on it. And we do have access to the carry and filigree crest, which is one of the things that Death's Poker is really good at. Is the Ash of War is really strong. Then we got a Rot weapon here. Somber 6, Somber 2. Winged Crystal Tier, reducing equip load is nice. Could give us light load. It's 3 smithing 3s as well, so that gives us a +9 normal weapon. Crucible Greaves also very good. So just good heavy armor. We got a lot of good items on merchants so far. We got some cheap pots. We got a great rune already. From Radon's. Oh, Elmir armor. Okay. There we go. There's the heavy load. All right. Let's check this. Let's check our protection here. So we're at 24 physical, 31 fire with what we're working with now, and we're at 18. Yeah, it's a bit better to have this setup. So, and then immunizing horde charm is the rot. Raises immunity. Yeah, that's rot poison. Yeah, not particularly useful, but it's okay. We'll keep the stamina talisman for now. Just teleport down. But yeah, weapons I'm excited to use would be basically any katana, good stance damage. Blasphemous Blade is probably my favorite weapon in the game. Also really fucking good for a Deathless run, because it heals you on the weapon art, so you're dealing damage and healing yourself. Any good Claymore, honestly, or sorry, any good Greatsword. So Claymore or I don't know, Lord Sworn Greatsword, like something to tide us over to a good somber weapon would be really nice. A Greatsword moveset's really good. Alabaster Lord Sword, it's a good contender for it, because it's got that low stamina cost, even if you don't have the stat requirements for the intellect. As long as you have the strength and dex, you spam charged R2 for days. Starfists obviously would be great. Iron Ball would be great. We had access to Iron Balls to start with, but decided not to go for it. Oh, I didn't grab this Merchant's Bell Bearing. That's one thing I really like about the randomizer, is if you don't grab a bell bearing, the Merchant's symbol stays on the map.
Right.
So, but once you do take it, Merchant symbol's no longer on the map. So, it's good. What in the world? Is that a bleed bird? Yeah, it's a bird from Mogwin. We should be fine to just go right around him, and we got the skull plate ant as well. Ooh, okay, well, maybe we weren't good to go around him, but I mean, it's not like we're die. We have not fought a single boss so far, so no. Oh, why am I fat rolling? Why am I fat rolling? Hold on. You go away. Why am I fat rolling? I thought I looked at my load and I was not heavy. Oh, did I? No, it wasn't the talisman. We do have a Dragonkin Soldier and an Estelle out of the pool, though. Estelle was the tutorial boss. And there's a Dragonkin Soldier in Summon Water Village. So we don't have to worry about those. So there's only one Estelle left in the pool, which is nice. I'm not the biggest fan of Estelle. especially because his hitboxes can be so janky in some arenas. Like, I had to fight Estelle in Godric's arena one time with all the gravestones and stuff around. Dude, that fight was horrendous. Blythe, be cool, bro. Be cool, bro. Be cool. Be cool. I'm your homie. I got a wolf mask on. Alright, we're good. I wasn't scared. I don't know what you're talking about. That blade has the destined death effect on it. That's not okay. Memory stone. Loretta's War Sickle is a pretty good weapon too. It's got good R1s. It's got good damage output. The weapon art also has hyper armor on it, so like you can just stance through a ton of things that hit you, which is kind of a double-edged sword in a Deathless run, because like, yeah, you can stance through hits, but you're basically just going to get hit when you use it, because it's pretty slow. Obviously, as with any weapon art, you can get it off if you play well and wait for your right opening, but we got another Somber 7. That's nice. Usually the hard Somber to come across, but that's good. In a normal run, they're hard to come across. I can only tell you where like 2 or 3 of them are in a normal, like, non-randomized seed. Non-randomized seed. In the base game. There's the one in Volcano Manor, there's a couple, I think, in the sewers, but that's basically all I've got. I think there's another one in Mountaintops on a Scarab early on. But that's about it. That's all I've got in terms of Somber 7 locations. And obviously the Bell Bearing, but we do not have any remembrances either, so not super keen on the mausoleums. But we got this merchant, and then the graveyard up the road. Then we're going to pop over to Caelid real quick, do some quick Fort Farothing, and some Grayoling. Right.
There's been a... How can I?
Ooh. Yep. Sentry Torch and Sleep Pot? Yo, this guy is the GOAT. Look at that. And infinite Somber 1s, too. The way you can tell if they're infinite, basically at the bottom right, it has the number that they sell. So if there's no number there, they sell an infinite amount of them. Easy way to tell. And lightning pots, if we care to... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit your horse. I tripped and fell on him. It's okay. He's fine. It only dealt 2 damage. No one saw anything. Okay, what do we have here? Enemy-wise, nothing spooky, looks like. Holy Ground? Holy Ground could be decent. It's a healing radius on the floor, basically. Little puddle you stand in that heals you. Oh, shit. We got another piece of Blythe's armor. Hell yeah. Some fire grease. Is that it? Looks like it. Okay. Yeah, Holy Ground can go on a shield. And it basically just puts like a healing puddle underneath you. You just stand in it and get constant healing. So we got some regen going. Could be interesting. I don't think we're going to make like a blocking regen build, but we absolutely could if we wanted to. We got half the tools for it. All we need now is like Bestial Vitality and... Oh, I missed the... Ooh, do I want to go to the village? I mean, I'm going to have to eventually, because, I mean, it's possible it could be a great rune up here. But this has some very populated enemy things. It could be a mistake going here early. But there's just a ton of enemies in the areas, and there's like 6 or 7 enemies inside the church where the Sacred Tear check is. So we might do some scouting here and then run the fuck away if it looks too spooky. Smithing 4, that's nice. Okay. I don't hear anything bad. Oh, there's a bird over there, though. Oh, what the fuck? Holy shit. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, this... Okay, inside is fine. Alright, the Glintstone Wet Blade is magic and frost infusion. Yeah, dude, I got fucking blasted by that mage. Oh, speaking of blasted, there's a ballista. It's not okay. Alright. Yeah, I think that's it for Limgrave Weeping. So we've got the bosses left still, obviously. So our important item checks left are Patches' Bell Bearing, Gostock's Bell Bearing, as well as Margit and Godric. And then we've got Castle Morn, so the Leon and Misbegotten boss. Those are all the important item checks left in Limgrave. So we're going to go ahead and head to... I'm not region locking myself this run because, I mean, honestly, what I'm about to do could be a very big detriment. Which is I'm going to go to Grail's Dragon Barrow where I could get easily one-shot by a lot of things. So we'll see what happens. Could be very good, could be very bad. I'm hoping it'll be very good. There could be some super easy free bosses we could do that can give a ton of money. Grail. Oh, it's Hugh! He's huge! Wait, did they? I thought it was Hughes, like H-U-G-H-E-S. I'm gonna need you to leave, Hughes. Oh. Oh yeah, we can go to Round Table.
Forgive to determine if you had. It seems torrent, whereas I
There's a few different ways to trigger Round Table Hold invitation. The first one is Light a Fire and Kaled. The one that people would normally run on the critical path is going into Margit's room. Once you've gone into Margit's room once, the next time you rest in the Grace, Melina will offer to take you to Round Table Hold. Can I turn off tutorials? Has it been long enough? Is there a tutorial toggle even? There's gotta be, right? Show tutorials. Yeah, look at that. I think I have a firm grasp of how the game works. Bow. Alright, what do we have here? We have the Moog tier. That's very good. We could go ahead and grab that and have that be our second Physic tier. We got a Sacred tier as well, which is also very good. A couple Larval tiers if we need to respec. So we got some good stuff here. I'm going to go sell my runes to Hugh, and I'm going to level my Dexterity to 13, since we don't have another bleed weapon that has lower requirements. And Dex could also lead up to us using one of these weapons, so I mean, it's not the end of the world. Blasphemous Blade also has like a 14 Dex requirement, I think. So okay. So we got a decent amount of money. We can absolutely get the Dex requirement we need. And the rest of it's probably just going to go to Vig. Hit it with the Beyblade. I'm thinking about it, honestly. I do really like Eleonora's. But I also know myself. I've used Eleonora's before, and I know I will try and just spam L2 and get absolutely fucking blasted. So, we'll see. Also, the item requirements are really high for Eleonora's, but it's a contender. I want to get to 30 Vigor early, though, so that's going to be my priority. I'm also going to grab the Moog tier and the Sacred tier from this shop. We'll grab Radons, we'll grab a Death Root. We don't need the Rusty Key. A couple of pots, since they're super cheap. We'll go ahead and get those. So yeah, like 30 Vigor is our early goal, and then probably about 20 Endurance. And then we start working on other things. Like weapon requirements. Let me rest here, because that'll open the door there. Oh no, it won't. I have a Great Rune, though. Rude. Oh, and I need to put the Moog tier in. Okay. Back to Grails. We'll turn in the Death Root, and get the couple items that we get from that, and then we'll get walking. Okay. Bunch of money and smithing stone 5. Yep. You got him the Scooby Snack. Do you hear a dragon roaming around, which I'm not the biggest fan of? Seems to be fine. Good. Sacred tier. Who's on the bridge? Who's on the bridge? Who's on the bridge? They're either tiny or invisible. Oh, it's a Crystallian. If it's just the solo Crystallian, that's pretty free money. It's not. It's Crystallian Duo, which is still not bad. Honestly, and they're probably pretty easy to split up. So I could drag one off to the side and beat it up by itself and then grab the other one. But I'm not going to do that yet until we've leveled up our HP a bit. Just in case. Also can actually use my weapon now, so we don't have to run around bashing things with the shield. Though, unironically, the shield would be the better weapon to use against the Crystallians because they're weak to strike. Somber 4. Okay. And it just does much more stance damage than the dagger would to break their posture, break their shell, make them damageable. Alright, let's see what boss is on the bridge here. We've got like a 13 and 160 something to have it be a Knight's Cav, like normal. It is a Sanguine Noble. Probably not gonna bother. I mean, it's a decently easy boss. Can bully him pretty hard with like heavy attacks from a weapon of some sort, like a greatsword. But we don't have a greatsword. I mean, we do, but not a wieldable one. Another Somber 7. Okay. Sit back down. We're gonna head over to Fort Faroth, where we can poke Grail in the leg for 3 minutes with the dagger. As we are all wont to do. Got him. I will say, we've found quite the array of smithing stones. So we've got 3 3s in the shop and more 2s in the shop. We've got 3 5s and 6s, so we're just missing a couple of 4s, and we can go all the way up to like plus 19 on a normal smithing weapon. Pretty good. What is that? That is a falling star beast. That is not happening. It's not the full grown one, so we don't have to worry about the neem beam, but it is still a falling star beast. I'm decent at the moveset, but they're super tanky, and this is Dragon Barrow, so nah. Maybe once we've leveled up and have an upgraded weapon. Maybe. But even still, probably not. I think he can stay. If it was like a Tibia Mariner or an Archery Avatar or something that has a much more predictable moveset, sure, probably give it a go. But, nah. That's a bird over there. I'm kind of scouting, because if there are some easy-to-kill enemies around, like fucking slugs or demi-humans or whatever else, like... Oh wow, we got to 24 Vig without even killing Grail. We found a lot of money along the way. But yeah, I mean, if you kill any of the enemies around her, she takes 25% of her health. So like this Wandering Noble right here will cut some time off of our bleed building. But that is a giant, so we're not going to worry about anything else. We're going to kill this guy and tuck away. Oh, that was the Transforming Noble, too. Or what would have been the Transforming Noble. So there's a Wandering Noble in Altus Plateau that, when you kill it, transforms into like one of those knife cats, knife lions. Okay. We killed the dragon. We get the money. We eat the foot. We win. If you're curious what I'm doing on the horse rather than just swinging, is it's just a slightly faster swing cadence to do L1, R1 on horseback. There's no like weird combos or lag time. It's just da 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 da. And normally on randomizers, it's actually much easier to just kill the enemies around Grail, rather than just sit here and bleed her to death. But the enemy layout's kind of ass. There's a bat on the one side, and there's a bird on the other side, along with that golem in the middle. Golem archer, no less. No, thank you. But we should get a fair few more runes for that, because we do have some more dangerous enemies. We'll drop more runes when they die. Also, I find it very satisfying that the Wakizashi is dealing exactly 25 damage per swing. Then the bleed comes along and fucks everything up. But it's okay. Also, the Wakizashi's bleed buildup is actually pretty low compared to other weapons. That's why it's taking a little bit longer than normal, even though I did chop off 25% of her health already. But yeah, I mean, because we got to such a high vigor level already. I kind of want to put some points toward Eleonora's. The requirements are pretty drastic for our starting class, but could be good. We're doing more damage because the debuff fell off. Oh, yeah, that's right. Get blasted before you can re-debuff me. Idiot. Or Phantom Slash. Ooh, 98k. That's a good one. Alright. So we can get all the way to 40 big. I missed the foot? I didn't miss the foot. I got it. No, I got it. I still have the buff. You can see it over there. I'm gonna go to 35. And grab some endurance. So we can wear some heavier armor now. $52 poise is a good breakpoint as well. Alright, so let's see. For Eleonora's, we need 21 Dex, which is 8 more levels, and 19 Arcane, which is also 8 more levels. We need 16 levels. We can go kill the Crystallians on the bridge. Do we have any, like, wieldable weapons that don't suck? No. Flowing Curve Sword is probably the best one of the bunch. We'll see if any of the vendors have anything here. We've got a few more item checks to go as well. Also kind of want to stop off at Radahn's Tower and see if... Also, yeah, we only have 1 Foulfoot left, so... So our starting gift was 2 golden Foulfoots, which was huge. We had other good options, but that one was probably the best. Grab the stone, okay. Yeah, we'll see if any of the merchants have better weapon options. We found some really good ones. I think we'll come... Ooh, Rune Bear, Rune Bear, Rune Bear. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay, no, he's not aggro. He just roared. We're good. He's not running. He would have already caught up by now if he was. Okay. Everything's fine. Halig Tree left. I really don't like seeing Halig Tree halves early. If we get both Halig Tree halves, that means the rolled medallion could be locked in consecrated snowfields. And I don't like going to snowfields. There's some bad juju in consecrated snowfields, man. Alright. Oh. Let me down. There's a crab over there. It's not great. We're going to grab the Golden Seed and Imbued Sword Key check here. But now that we have some HP, we should be able to pretty easily get past, like, the crab over there and stuff without being in too much danger. Royal Remains Greaves are pretty good. Oh, they're heavy, though. We'll just go back to these for now. Actually, can I do this and then this? Yeah, okay. That's better poise and a little better protection, probably. That's good. Oh, I can't examine the painting on my horse. Are you serious? Inseparable Sword. Oh, Jesus. There's 2 Albinoric archers here? Get the fuck out of here. That's rude. And illegal. You can't do that. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I was actually watching Aggie live when he got it. It was fucking awesome, dude. He's been trying for over a year and done over 1,000 attempts. He finally got it. Like, I was so excited. That was really awesome. He's been... It's been his white whale for forever now. So then... Chest should be right here. Poison is fine. Oh, the Somber Bell. Nice. It's good. We actually... Physic tier out-heals poison, so... You believe me to do it one day? A no-hit? I don't know, man. I'm not much of a no-hit runner. Like, I don't know if I would dedicate the time to it. No deaths, I'm here for. Like, I'm gonna try that. But no-hit, no-hit's a whole different beast. Just a short year or two, yeah, exactly. Ooh. Fuck out of here, crab. Nobody invited you over here. Alright, let's head back up to Fort Theroth. And we're gonna do the merchant loop real quick. So I'm actually genuinely excited to see what some of the bosses are going to be. Especially early on. Like, maybe not early on, but like some of the later game bosses. Because like, you get bosses like Deathrite Bird or something like that. They're pretty innocuous in the open world. They're not easy. And the Deathrite Bird that's in Consecrated Snowfields, or not Consecrated, in Mountaintops of the Giants, is actually really hard. Do boss scouting. You can't scout some bosses. Like, I can't scout Margit. I can't scout Godric. Like, a lot of the normal bosses you just can't look at beforehand, so we're going to be going in blind. Homeward Bone does not exist in this game. You can... Oh, no, I've already said I'm not allowed to quit out of fights, though. Like, that was one of the stipulations of the run. So we go in, and we're going... you can Memory of Grace, which is the one that makes you lose all of your runes when you use it. But I'm only allowed to do that if the boss, like, glitches, basically. If we have a boss that jumps out of the map, and I just can't fight, then I can Memory of Grace out. And I'm also allowing myself to quit out of skips if I am not in combat. So... I'm not allowed to quit out from fall damage in, like, the open world, but if I'm, like, basically just for sewer skip, I'm going to allow myself to quit out of because the sewers are awful. And I could just fast travel instead if I'm not in combat, which you're not in combat at the sewer skip area. So... Ball. There we go. A bow. Alright. Now the question is, how frisky are we feeling? Because we could go activate Radahn's Great Rune right now. Which is, I believe, the HP, FP, and stamina increase. We could go activate it right now, but we don't really have a weapon. We're feeling frisky? Alright. Let's get to it. That is a skeleton. Woo! That's some damage right there, baby. If I can get a riposte on him, I will knock him down and go up the ladder. Holy crossbow only? What's a holy crossbow? I'm unfamiliar with this meme. You mean the pulley crossbow? Yeah, the pulley crossbow is what we were using. Also, I should not have made that jump. I did not realize you could make that not on your horse. Fuck out of here. Yeah, dude, pulley crossbow overperformed, to say the least. The pulley crossbow was fucking MVP of that run. At the very end. I can't believe how badly Elden Beast's arena broke Gideon's AI, though. Like, that was just nuts to me. Okay, we made it up the tower. That was a little spooky, but not bad. And we don't have to fight anything here to activate the Great Rune, so we can just go up here and activate it. Also, once we get on this elevator, I need to update the key item list tracker. I'm been bad about it. So we've got Deathless left, Haligtree left. I think that's it. We don't have any pouches. Nothing else. Yeah, okay. True, we did have the superior mental. We literally did the back half of the game. Not back half, but like the very back end of the game at the highest scaling with a fucking pulley crossbow. That takes the mental right there, for sure. Alright. We have Radon. Radon's Great Rune scales better with the more HP you have. Oh man, I forgot to grab the Grace over here. Fuck. That's alright, we'll walk. We'll do the Walk of Shame across Dragon Barrow again. Do I have any Rune Arcs? I do not. But we can still put it on. That way I don't forget that we have it active. Plus, I really like the coloration of this rune. Like that like dull gold orange. Well, more like a reddish orange gold. Looks so good. There is no great rune I love to see more than Margit's, or not Margit's, sorry, Godric's. But this one's still pretty good. It's between this one, like, Godric's is obviously the best one in the game. This is 5 of every stat. It's like 40 free levels. It's super broken. But I think between this one and Morgoth's might actually be better in the late game once we have all our stat requirements nailed down. Because they give so much HP. Like, Morgoth's in particular gives a fuckload of HP. And this one gives, I think, a decent chunk amount more than 5 Vigor would. Especially later on. Another Trina's Lily. Thank you. So we've actually got tons of sleep pots available. We just need the actual crack pots to use them. So we can pick up some more from merchants along the way. I think we do have a few more on merchants. Might be a little expensive, but they should be available. Alright, so the classic Elden Ring early game setup is almost done. It's only been an hour and 20 minutes. But we have done basically everything in the early game that I wanted to. Ooh, Margit Shackle, yes. Strength tier, not as good. If we're going to be going Pole Blade, neither is the Int tier, to be fair. Iron Wet Blade, also probably not that good if we're going to be using Pole Blade. So, yeah. Alright, so our current conundrum... Oh, sorry, we have 2 more merchants to hit, by the way. Our current conundrum is we need a decent smithing weapon to use in order to fight the Crystallians on the bridge, as well as Hughes. Inseparable Sword is not going to cut it. Death's Poker... If we had the extra dex levels, we could. We could just pop the int tier in, or level up int, like... 4 levels is a bit much. Also, Death's Poker has a weird charge R2 that I'm not a big fan of. You, like, drag the sword along the ground and do some weird combo rather than just the standard, like, left and right slash that the normal greatswords do. It's different, which isn't bad. It's just not the moveset that I like. Now, you guys feel free to keep standing in the fire there. Ooh, there's an item up there. Hold, please. Oh, Commander Standard. That's a pretty good, that's a decent somber weapon that has not bad stat requirements. Like, we could probably two-hand it almost. Yeah, we need, I think we might need, like, a couple more strength levels and 1 dex level, and we could use Commander Standard. Which is good. It's good. It's got, damage reduction for you, and a damage buff as well, I think. I think it's similar to Golden Vow. It might just be a damage buff, though. I'm sure it tells me. Let's see. Raises attack power and defense, yeah, for both. Yeah, so it is like Golden Vow. I think it's a little weaker than Golden Vow, though. I think it's like 20%, maybe 15%. Whereas Golden Vow... Well, no, Golden Vow is 15. So it might be a little bit less. Oh, Moke's Great Rune. Okay, so we got 2 Great Runes. We also have Infinite Boiled Prawn at 100 each, which is pretty good. Axe of Godfrey. It's a fun weapon, but it's not that great for a randomizer. Or, sorry, a Deathless, because, again, it's one of those things that has a high poise weapon art, but it's got really long animations. So yeah, you can stance through a bunch of damage, but you're going to get blasted for it. Alright. Give me, like, the Claymore, or something. Keep in mind, we can use a decently heavy weapon, because we can just take off the shield. I've just been running around with the shield because I can. Gary! Gary and the snails! Oh lord, it's nighttime. I forgot about it. Just have your bell bearing, I'm leaving. I don't want to get memed by Gary. Old Gary Garrus. Oh yeah, I guess I should just go this way. Well, I'll grab the Grace up here just in case. Maybe I run into Blasphemous Blade at some point and I do wind up playing a Faith build. I can come back here to the Dragon Hearts vendor and see what kind of incants we have. Because, like, my ultimate goal would be Blasphemous Blade. Like, that is... I don't think I'm using summons in this run, but that is the summon. You're going to be using one. Although Mimic Tier in a Deathless run is a little bit awkward, because it takes health to summon. And if I just run in to a boss, chop my health in half, and then get blasted... GG, die. GG, I died. Go next. Ooh. That could be a spicy one. Though, honestly, Mimic Tier is way tankier than you are. So, like, that wouldn't even be... I honestly think that would not be a factor at all. Unless it's something like... I think specifically Malekith could kill Mimic Tier because the Destined Death effect is percentage damage. But outside of that, I honestly think that Mimic Tier is fucking invincible, especially if you don't just let it solo stuff. If I'm running in there fighting with it, there's no shot it dies. Okay, we have a ton of smithing sixes. Really could use just a regular smithing weapon. I might be being too picky, though, to be honest. But let's head back to round table. We'll consolidate all our bell bearings, and we'll take a look at our weapon options. Oh, fucking Ensha. About you. How did that not backstab you? Oh, fuck. Yeah, once you find half of the Haligtree medallion, Ensha gets all pissy with you. Oh no, I'll be fine. I'm trying to drink my physic. Whoa! I forgot he does that. Oh, he jumped over my dagger. Alright. Like, I wasn't really worried about Ensha. But, yeah, doing no damage kinda sucks. So. That's what happens when we have a +1 dagger. Oh boy. Drawstring bleed grease. And some money. Alright, well that's good. Let's see. That is not happening. That is also probably not happening. Grab the pot. There's staff. Some armor, but not a weapon. Some armor, but not a weapon. There's the rotten staff, but I don't think we have the strength for it. I'll be right back. We do have the strength tier, though. So we could try it. Okay, I'm here. Let's see. Rotten staff is solid, maybe. Probably not. Carlos Twin Blade with a dex level and two-handing. Or sorry, 2 dex levels. Two-handing, it works. And I do like the Twin Blade moveset, so I guess we could use it. Yeah, that's probably gonna be our guy. It's not the best, but it'll do. I just need something with stat requirements that I can use. So, and we're going up to 21 dex anyway for Eleanoros, so let's just get some dex levels. How much do I need for a level? Oh, I need 9k for a level. I don't know if I can do that. Let's see. So I need 2 level ups. I suppose we could go kill... trying to kill Hughes could be tough. I probably shouldn't have sold that bow, to be honest. Okay, looks like we've got enough for 2 levels. Though we may not have enough to buy and upgrade. Yeah, we're not going to have enough money to upgrade it, though. Oh well. It's at least a weapon. Where is it? I think it was on Calais, actually. Yeah. Let me dump the other bell bearings. Sure, I don't have any other weapon options available. Yeah, no, that's not Alabasters. That's, ooh, hold on. That is the black wet blade, though. So we can make ourselves Eleonora's pole blade at home by putting bleed scaling on the twin blade. I kind of like that idea, actually, although I have no money now because I just bought stuff. Someone stop me from spending my money, please.
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your own.
We're going to be infusing the weapon. These are useless. It's useless anyway. Don't need any of that stuff. Okay. We're not going to be using that. Definitely not going to be using that. Probably not going to be using that. I think we're committing to Eleonora's at some point. Alright. And what kind of smithing stones do we have here? I need to buy 2 2s as well. And the 3 3s. I just don't have enough money to upgrade it right now. So maybe get it to like +3. I also do want to get carry and filigree at some point, but that's not a big priority. So we got 2 2s there. Well, maybe we can upgrade it to 3. Those weren't super expensive. Or 9, sorry. Just gotta find those 3 3s that we had somewhere. I want that pot too. There they are. Alright, let's go upgrade the weapon and see how it looks. And like I said, we can put bleed scaling on it too since we have the black wet blade now. I think. I don't think we need a bleed ash of war. Okay, yeah, we're out of money. Oh no, okay, we can, yeah, we don't need a bleed ash of war specifically. Alright. We have successfully acquired pole blade at home. Let's see what we get from Ensha here. We have 2 great runes, so this would be the talisman pouch replacement. Nice. Yeah, we haven't actually killed anything, so alright. I think I want to poke around here We'll kill the scarab on the way up, see if it maybe drops some money. And then go try market. I think we're sufficiently prepared. We are adequately prepared for market. Our damage is probably not going to be the best, but we are tanky. We have some good tools. They did drop some money. Hell yeah, dude. And a Trina's Lily. Good, good. You're still here, right? Yeah, okay. So how much is a 5? 1,600. We can upgrade it one more time. I don't think there's really anything else we can sell. Probably more crafting mats or something, I guess. Alright, once we kill Market, we'll have enough money to start buying up some stuff that's in shops that we want. I swear I've seen Deathless in that exact outfit before.
I took you no matter how you're up.
Yeah, you're that. You're that. Where are those? Those. Yeah, it's more expensive than 10. I want to keep the Aeonian butterflies just in case. Godfrey Icon could technically go. Okay. Plus, what, 5? 6? 7? Plus 7? Yeah, let's go fight Margit. We're more than prepared. And then we can start dumping points into getting toward Eleonora's and beyond. We'll go ahead and stow that for now. And we can maybe do the Crystallians on the bridge now. Ooh, actually, that might be a better play. I kind of want to do that. The bridge Crystallians should not be that hard. Especially since we've leveled up some big. Probably take the bleed scaling off my weapon real quick. Just go back to standard. We keep Phantom Slash. That's not what I wanted. Let's see if I can aggro them separately. Nope, just one of you. Because this is still a Dragon Barrow boss, and neither of these are ranged. Okay, good, 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 good. One's splitting off. They're both kind of looking at me still. Oh, fucking fan dagger ass. Alright. See if he comes toward me now that I've hit him, though. You're not going to come toward me, are you? Maybe I can get this one now? Okay, I feel like that hit him. Stop moving sideways. I just need to split him up. Like... Because what if I split... Like, if I get the spear guy to come toward me, the ring guy should just stand around and spin after a while. Okay, yeah, that damage is doable. It's a bit early. There we go. Okay. Go ahead and drink, because that guy over there's being an asshole. Throwing stars when he shouldn't be. Simply press the R1 button. I'm also doing this just to keep an eye on the guy in the back. Okay, one down. I do want to use the foot on these guys because they are a Dragon Barrel boss, so they will give a lot of runes. Oh, okay, not the blender. Oh, are you serious? And that's how it goes. Yikes. That's what I was afraid of, honestly. I shouldn't have done the jump attack. I should have just gone backstab fishing. Well. It's the game. We go again. Womp womp. Yeah, I mean, it was doable. It's just the ring blade guy is so annoying. Like, that hit twice so fast. Like, it was basically instant. I went from, like, 70-ish% health to just dead. So, yeah, it happens. I talked shit and I got hit, and that's how it goes. But that's the price we pay for greed. So that was definitely probably the greediest play I could have done. Alright. That. Get that. Get that. Hopefully my game displays this time before I sit here and talk to myself for like 5 minutes. I don't know if you were here at the start of the run there, Acute, but I closed out everything, launched a new game. Goodbye, Deathless One. We knew thee well. Launched a new game, looking at the class options, talking to myself, look back over here, and the screen is completely blank. Like, you just... No display whatsoever. Was not showing my screen at all. Banished Knight's Halberd is a good starting weapon. Iron Balls, though... Starfist, too? Bruh. That's... You saw me randomize it. Whole game with your mic at 5%. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. That is... every single item equipable. Don't see that every day. When you obviously don't allow it. And fashionable. Yeah, looking pretty good. Got the blue helmet, got the cloak, got the, I think that's the Ronnie drip. The gloves match the cloak too. It's looking good. Yeah, I don't think they're, like, there's no real competition with Starfist in this game. Like, it's just the best weapon in the game. Vagabond does have wieldable Morningstar, and I'm not the biggest fan of Bandit as a starting class because it's got such high arcane. But at the same time, it's got high arcane, so it's good, right? Double Foulfoot again? Look, I randomized this. And Lord of Blood's Exaltation. Both of those are very good. I'm going to go with the Foul Feet again, though. This 2. We had the Deathless 1, now we have the Deathless 2. Then we'll bring out the Raiden Shogun for it. I believe in her. She believes in us. Let's get it. We do start with very low vigor, so we're going to try and get some early HP levels as quickly as possible. My 2 preferred starting classes are Vagabond and Hero because they have decent starting vig. But this class does not. So to show what is so good about Starfist, it's the moveset. If you charge R2, that's a fully charged R2. That was 2 charged R2s right there. It's very fast, and their stance damage is very high. So, the drawback is the range is shit, so you have to play good. So I may wind up swapping off of the Starfists at some point, because I am not good. Not good with the Starfists, specifically. Okay. Yeah, ignore those items that I've been removing from my bars there. The current way I have my files set up. There we go. Got there eventually. The current way I have my files set up is that I have my seamless co-op and randomizer in the same folder because I was playing with some friends. And oh, field trip. That's actually decent to have out of the pool. The way the little chitlins can stack up sometimes is really awkward. And can make them hard to hit. So I'm just over here trying to mount up like I've got them out. So on the plus side, though, the way our starting class lays out, if I'm just really not feeling Starfists, we can always... Not wieldable weapon, by the way. What the fuck? We can always go for some sort of an arcane weapon as well, since our starting class has 14 arcane. This is the most dramatic music for the fact that not a single enemy over there is going to move. Great Stars is good, but we already have a weapon. We don't need to worry about anything else. Oh. Sorry, Kali, I'm not actually interested. No, but I have no money, though, so we're just going to have to... Because I normally start with the Lands Between runes, so this is very foreign to me, having... I'm going to rest so I can reset this so I have infinite stamina. I normally start with the Lands Between rune as my starting gift, so I'm used to having at least just a small amount of cash to get the crafting kit and maybe something else that Kale has that I like. But we got flat nothing here. Alright, our first task. Backstab the Mausoleum Knight, grab the item, and fucking run. It's a Somber Revive! Let's go! It's actually really good. Oh, am I light load? Oh my god, I'm not used to light load. Holy. Hit the skull. I want the money. Yeah, we are light load. Okay. Good. Which means we're low vig and squishy. We love to see it. Alright. Give me my horse.
They sir, but you, I can turning to aid you. You need to the foot. Then it's summon me. Ah, I bequeath. It will summon torrent. Treat him with.
Okay. I might be able to stance break this guy. Definitely backstab him. Oh, Starfist or strike damage. Never mind, he's fucking toast. Throwing daggers. Aeonian butterflies. Hell yeah. Doggo should be fine. Oh yeah, dude. Like, what is this? Are you sure I can't wield these weapons? Or this weapon? Like, they're doing so much damage for the fact that I can't wield them. I think the game might be lying to me. Right, nothing good. I'll grab the other Grace. For Patches bell bearing later. Patches is a merchant, so he's not randomized. So he'll always be there. Even though he's technically a boss, he's also an NPC. What the fuck are you? Out of here. Man. Can't believe we got basically one-tapped by a Crystallion. I mean, I can believe it, but I don't want to. Oh god. That's a Banished Knight. It's okay. He's not one of the spooky Banished Knights that chases you. Or, like, teleports after you. It's just a regular old Banished Knight. Eh. Oh! Beautiful. Wieldable weapons. Let's go.
Everyone who
Strength talisman.
Did you know it's quite a you've been heading to enticed well that but I don't have it's scared. I want on nothing. Can you
Money. Oh. Go. Alright, Burbs, drop. Smithing 4s? Okay. That's good. We're gonna do a lot of graveyard clearing since we have a wieldable weapon. Just full up one shot by a jump attack. These weapons are not okay. Somber 4. Hefty Bone. 1. Eyeball dudes drop white flesh, even though they are stone. We love to see it. Gimme. Smithing 8. Okay. And, oh, Ordovus is a greatsword. I do like Ordovus' greatsword, but I'll be honest, for how good Starfists are, I've never actually done a run with them. So I kind of want to just commit to these. And plus, the weapon requirements are super low on it, to the point where I can just pump as many survivability stats as I want. So key things we're looking for here: smithing stones, crag blade as a weapon art is also a high priority. We have 3 more foul feet here.
Not floating well.
I don't want to grab all those. We only need a couple hundred more runes for it. Yep, we'll take those. Thanks, Bernie. Red Feather Branch Sword is there, but that is obviously not happening. That's a no-hit run item, not a no-death run item. My goal is to spend as much time at full HP as possible in this run. Not below 20. Red Feather Branch Sword gives you 20% damage increase below 20% health, I believe. Why did I dismount to pick that up? Get me the fuck out of here. There's a Crucible Knight here, bro. What? Oh, he didn't aggro, though. Hold on. Marionettes, though? Nah. Nah, not fucking with marionettes. Get enough vigor that 20% HP is your normal full HP. Now, there's the 5-head play. But, unfortunately, vigor has a cap. So, I don't think it's possible.
Help me. I at these. I just give and I'll pop. Don't dally. Give it your all.
1 tapped him out. Plus 0 weapon, by the way.
What are you doing? Wait. I see. I see it now. How could this?
It's so stupid.
My whole existence just
What the fuck are these weapons, man? It makes sense that, like, the no-hit runs that run this don't even get, like, a max level weapon before they start their run. Like, normally you would get, like, a plus 10 Serpent or a plus 9 Serpent Hunter before you even go to Margit. But now it's... you just get the Bell Bearings, and you get a plus 12 Starfist. And you stay plus 12 until you get the Bell Bearings later on. You don't even go farm smithing stones anywhere. You just work with these. And with all the buff stacking and... oh, dude, it's gross. Alright, who is hiding in Summon Water Village? It is... Draconic Tree Sentinel. Good to not have to deal with him. Draconic Tree Sentinel hits like a fucking train, and I'm not here for it. Grab a point of Vig. I'm just gonna pump it as much as I can, as quick as I can. Alright, Marmots drop Bulgur Bloom and White Flesh. We gotta keep an eye out for some burbs, though. Those eagles drop in. Smithing 4's got me feeling some kind of way. Excuse me. That's very rude of you. Bitch. Oh! Bruh. You done earned it now. I missed. Okay. Burb. Burb! Oh, I missed it. Fuck. Alright, we got Radon's armor. Okay. Get us some actual protection. That'll be good. Also a dope cape. We take those. Both the flies. Ninth Gauntless puts it at heavy. No? Okay, good. Swarm of Flies. It's okay. I'm smithing too. Swarm of Flies is an okay spell. Like, it's got some use cases. Alright. We got 3 smithing 2s. Arsenal Charm. We're already using the Strength Talisman for now, so we can use that once we get another pouch. Celibus. I don't even like Celibus. I don't want to introduce myself. That guy's a dick. Yeah, so on my my little practice Deathless run, I had already gotten past Stormvale, I was in Liurnia, and I did I was doing the EG jump, the one where you jump off the side and land on the pillar. Landed on the pillar, jumped off to the next section, and just died to fall damage. Just got fall memed. Feels bad. But it happens. I would much rather have died to the Crystallian than that, though. Because, like, that's just a bug in the game that I have no... Like, the only way I could have controlled that death was if I had just walked down the pillar rather than jumping off of it. But, like... And I'll be doing that later in this run. God damn it, I keep missing the bird. I can't even hit the crab! Bruh. Watch another crab and see if they drop something. No? Okay. Yep, that is my problem with the Starfists and Iron Balls. They're very, very good. Very good. But their reach is atrocious. But I mean, they're glorified boxing gloves. They're certainly not going to have the reach of a greatsword. But if I do decide that I'm just sick of the Starfists, we can always switch to Ordovis's greatsword. That's a very good weapon that I do enjoy quite a bit. Blithe. Just go check the chests here. There is another chest in here, right? Yeah, there we go. Forgot about this one last time. Scaled Greaves. That probably puts us at heavy. Yeah. But that's much better protection than just the gloves was. So we take those. Starfists are also super light, so I have the equip load to be over 50 poise because I'm only allocating 3 pounds to my weapons. So that's pretty strong. Letter to Patches. Who gives a shit about that? Dude, we had such a good setup in that run. We had sleep pots, we had good stats. We're on our way to a weapon. Oh, we do have Sentry Torch again, though. That's good. If we don't find Cragblade at some point, which, I mean, it's very unlikely that we do, because there's not, like, a dedicated Ash of War shop, Which I personally, maybe, I feel like Bernal should maybe be like a dedicated Ash of War shop. And not have his items randomized. Like the Ashes of War randomized. I don't know, I feel like that could be pretty good. Because, like, sorcery vendors still sell sorceries. Incant vendors still sell incants. I don't like that bird. Fuck. Oh, Health and Steeple is a good weapon. Oh, fuck. I missed the jump. That's not good. We go around. And the verb is no longer a threat. Okay. So I don't think the bird can come inside. Blasted. Also blasted. Oh, you're a bear. Okay. Oh. Oh, go. Okay. Go fuck yourself, bear. I'm leaving. Huh. Alright, don't hit me as I'm climbing. Because then I could actually die. Oh, yeah, you just stand there and look at me like an idiot. Idiot. Yeah, Malekith's armor. Not as good as Radahn's. In any way. Doesn't look better. Doesn't protect better. It's lighter. It's the only way. Alright, Sacred Tear. Okay. Back to the Beach Merchants. There's a couple of marmots here. What do you two drop? I'll fucking never know, I guess. Hello? There we go. Oh, right, white flesh. Okay. That's gonna be hard to keep straight. If I have multiple runs a night.
Don't want any trouble.
Ooh, a pocket. Nice. And a prayer book. We got 3 prayer books already. I want that pocket, though. Alright. We have a pooch. I don't have anything else yet, do I? Yeah, item-wise? No. I guess we have the rusty key. For whatever that's worth. What am I in combat with? Nothing, apparently. Alright, off to Weeping. Do the Weep Sleep. Head to Rail. The standard Elden Ring setup again. Man, that sucks. I got, like, right to the end of setup, ready to do a boss, and then get fucking one-tapped by a Dragon Barrel boss. Like, not one-tapped, but basically one-tapped. If I was at full health, I probably would have gotten hit 3 times by that and still died. These enemies aren't too spooky. Lion's Claw. It's good, good Ash of War to put on a colossal weapon, actually. Because it's so fast. Like, the speed of Lion's Claw doesn't change based on what your weapon is. But the stance damage does. And obviously the regular damage. rune bear on the wall over there, along with the dinosaur dog, kangaroo dog. I always call them kangaroo dogs. Oh, I bought the pocket and didn't put my thing on. There we go, dude. We are chunky. At 30% damage reduction from armor already. That's gorgeous. If we get a slightly heavier helmet, but not too much heavier, we can probably wield more. Keep in mind, this is at base endurance, which is only 10 for this class. Nice hat.
But I swear my good father decided him. The servant they've since come, I fear its least. Would you mind when my soul release?
Yes, I will deliver the letter. Oh. Okay. Also, I like that those enemies have a replacement ID, because what those enemies are replacing are the dead bodies on the road. So it's like a bunch of non-responsive enemies. You can hit them and then they will aggro, unlike the enemies on the road. Fuck you, bird. Birds are dicks. Oh, man. Oh my god, you're still here. Fuck off. I mean, I should have known the bird would be following me. It's still behind me. Go away. No one invited you over here. Let's see here. America Scar Seal's not really what we're after. Blood Grease could be good. I'll go ahead and grab that since it's pretty cheap. Rest is okay. The Crucible Knight's Greaves are pretty strong defensive armor, but they also have good holy resistance. It's not generally a factor. Oh, holy tier as well. I think the Crucible armor has like really high holy resistance. It's like if we're afraid of Elden Beast at some point, maybe if we maybe see Elden Beast from an arena outside, we could grab it. But I think like the only bosses that deal holy damage, well, I guess Malekith does too. The Destined Death effect deals holy damage. And I think, unless it was a Convergence mod change, I think Black Flame also does holy damage. Yes, Smithing 4. But I know in Convergence mod, the Black Flame and Destined Death stuff all does holy damage. So, but I don't know if that's what this, if Black Flame is that damage type in this game, or in the base game. Say this game as if Convergence is a different game than Elden Ring. It's just a mod. Okay. Let's go. We'll go to the Frenzy Village first. I normally do. I think I was distracted. Go Frenzy Village, check the tier, see if the area is too much of a clusterfuck. It might be. Just telling from, like, my game got a little choppy over here, so there could be, like, big enemies around. 2 Smithing 3s, that's nice. Alright, there's a fat rot nipple up there, but that's not really any concern. Okay, yeah, no, pretty innocuous. As long as this guy doesn't charge me with the glowy horns and knock me off my mount, we're good. Yeah, it was easy church. I've had that church be deadly. Like a crab, a lobster, and like a dragon in there or some shit before, like all together at once. Like, dude, this is wild. There was a party in that church, and I was invited. I got fucking deleted by that church. Actually, wonder if there's some item checks over here. At this side of the village. There's an ancient hero of Zamor here. Which I'm not the biggest fan of, but... Okay, yeah, there's a legendary here. Beautiful. Alright, we get everything in between, and we have plus 25 online. The Starfist run is looking good. Alright, let's have a seat. Get the hell out of here. Back down we go. Go up to the other two churches, hit the merchant in the graveyard. Put this sacred tier in, I think I got. Oh, both. Okay. I haven't found any Ashes of War I can put on this, right? Yeah, not that I can put on. I don't think I can Giant Hunt or Lion's Claw with the Starfists. And we're probably going to wind up putting like heavy scaling on this, so hopefully we find the Iron Wet Blade. And then we can just pump strength once we get our Vig and Endurance to a good level. Like, my ideal stopping point for Vigor and Endurance is, like, 60-30 in a run like this. And then just pump the rest into damage. So if I'm just trying to be super tanky. So 60 is like the... So 40 is your Vigor soft cap. And 60 is like the hard cap. 30 Endurance is just... Unless you're doing, like, a dedicated, like... chunky armor, heavy weapon build, 30 Endurance, you're going to be able to equip whatever the fuck you want and have enough stamina to dodge pretty freely. Dodge and attack pretty freely. Ooh, another pocket. Do I even have a talisman? Don't. Okay. Dude. Oh, and a remembrance? Woo! Dark Moon Greatsword. Now there's a build around. 38 int, but it is an absolute poise monster. If you can get the charged R2s off, it is disgusting. The requirements are a bit too heavy for me, though. How's the weight on that? It's heavier than the other one. Yay. Now, do we save the remembrance to check the item, or do we go ahead and pop it for the money? Is the question. The real answer is probably just pop it. But I suppose we can wait and check, because we're not in any hurry. But that gives us access to quite a bit of cash. Malekith's, I believe, is 30? 30k? Maybe 40. I know it's not one of the 50 ones. I think that's just Moog and Melania. But it might be 40. We can check it Hoog before we pop it.
Well, it's been how can I?
Lord of Blood's Exaltation is actually really good for this build. I was contemplating taking that as my starting gift. And we do have the pocket for it, so let's... I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick it up. because the Starfists do have bleed. Though, to be honest, this isn't like a... The bleed is kind of a bonus for this build. Because, like, if I'm spamming charged R2s, that's not doing a ton of bleed buildup. Like, it's doing some, and it will trigger eventually. But it's not like L2ing with Reduvia bleed buildup. Like, dual-wield Reduvias or something. Or a different bleed dagger. There goes halberd. Some arrows. Pants. Squirts. Come over here, Mr. Crab. There we go. How many 7s was that? 3 probably? Yeah, so we got... So we have farmable 4s. So we have our weapon basically able to go to plus 12. So we've got to have some smithing 1s in a shop somewhere. Not here, but somewhere.
Have a safe.
Okay. I don't think I want to go to that last item check. What's that sound? Sounded like some footsteps. I'm not down for that right now. Alright, let's go check Grails. See what our Dragon Barrow bosses are. Before we get too deep. Well, I mean, this... Our setup period should be much shorter this time, because we have a better weapon, and we're not going to stop at Radon's Tower to activate the Great Rune. Nope. 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 Don't you dare hit me right as I open this door. I swear to God, Rykard. Oh, okay.
Forgive me.
Everything's fine.
To determine if you had... It seems torrent, whereas I'm...
Yeah, let's go to Round Table. I would love to go to Round Table.
Let my hand.
Now, here's the thing. Even if we find Serpent Hunter, Rykard does not... The Serpent Hunter's wind effect that makes it effective against Rykard does not activate in the open world. It's only active in, like, instanced boss areas. So... Not great. Do we have any Great Runes in the shop somewhere that I just didn't buy yet? I guess we'll see in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and sell off all my runes except for the Remembrance, so we can buy stuff. We didn't find a ton of money this time around. We had like 28k last time, but we also went through... No? I think we didn't come back and sell our runes until we had gone through Dragon Barrow and Caelid, so... Let's see. Cheap Seed, decently expensive Deathroot, and Smoked Shackle. All of which are pretty good. Consecutive attack tier? No, I think I want the charge attack tier. Alright, but I'm looking for smithing 1s somewhere. That's 3s. But I actually don't have any smithing 1s, huh? I have no smithing stone 1s in the shops. Cheap Seed. Do want the Sentry Torch. Cheaper Seed. Okay. Did I miss any bell bearings when I went out? So Kale is still displayed here. That's Blythe. No merchant there. Yeah, we still got 3 more merchants to get here in Dragon Barrow, but I gotta get past fucking Rykard. Do I have 3k left over? Technically I have more than that, but I was gonna get a death root for Garank. Do I have any cheaper death root than the 3k one? No. Okay. Off we go then. I was going to upgrade the Starfist while I was here if we had access to smithing ones, but we don't. So... And our physic would be useless. So, not worry about that. I'm going this way. Because if he touches me, I will die. I have not leveled any health yet. Our protection is good, but not Dragon Barrow good. Ooh! Jesus Christ. That scared the shit out of me. What was that, a hand? Fucking hand. God. Elden Ring is a horror game, who knew? I'm gonna need that skull to stop following me. Thank you. Exyx is really nice to see in not an arena that matters. I'm gonna stand in front of him so he doesn't do a spinny attack. I want you to just roar. Okay, good. I've had dragons, like, as I run past them, they aggro, and then their AI immediately says, oh, he's behind me. And they do their little spinny tail attack and one-tap me as I run past. It's not often that it happens, but it can, and I wanted to avoid that. Because Exyx is a fucking massive dragon, and it probably would have hit me if he did it. Oh, yeah? Melania hat? Yes. We got wings, baby. Let's go for the... Look out of my face. Oh, we got many flasks. Handle it. Godskin Apostle. Could also be Snail. I kind of want to check and see if it's the Snail. But on the other hand, if I get touched, I will instantly die, so I probably shouldn't. The way you can tell which is which, if you hit the Godskin and its blood is, like, red, it's the regular Godskin Noble. If you hit it and its blood is white, it's the Snail summoned. Which means you would have Godskin Noble, and as soon as Noble dies, it'll spawn Duo, or it'll spawn, sorry, it starts with Apostle, and then will spawn Noble when it dies. And they're normally pretty high scaling, because they are Consecrated Snowfields boss. So even though their scaling is based on the zone, their base stats are a bit higher. Man, what do we have here? We get a Tibia Mariner? No? How about an Erdtree Watchdog? That's not bad. If we can get a Watchdog kill... Oh, is that the Duo? Oh, it's Duo. Do I have Crystal Darts? Fuck, I don't have Crystal Darts. I'll have to check shop and see if we have Crystal Darts. I can't craft Crystal Darts either, so we'll have to find them in a shop. I think there might have been some in the shop, though. One of the item piles that has 8 crystal darts might have been there. So that could be free runes for us. We just zap one, let them kill each other, and then go kill them. Alright. Time for Grail. And because we have dual wield fists, it's better to do it this way than on the mount. This should be so much faster than the Wakizashi as well, because the bleed buildup per hit is higher and we're swinging like twice as fast. Well, I have magic grease and freezing grease. Freezing grease could be helpful, but it's probably not worth it. Freezing grease could also be very useful against a hard boss. Oh wow, dude, we're so far away from Grail's main body that Lord of Blood's Exaltation is not triggering because we're not in close enough vicinity for the blood loss. I don't know if this is better or not. Doesn't feel like it. Also not as cool as the R1 combo. Almost there. Actually, might be a little bit slower. No, it's about the same speed. So we just killed her during the debuff roar again. Also, I popped the foot before she died this time, rather than after. Yes. Give me all of the HP. I don't give a fuck about endurance. We can wield the weapon. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna go to 40 Vig first, and then worry about other stats. Pump a little strength, pump a little endurance. Good to go after that. I'm gonna grab these items, and then we're gonna take a peek inside Fort Faroth. Oh, 6 and 7. Actually, we're gonna be coming back to Fort Faroth anyway to go back to the Dragonbarrow Merchant, so we'll go do the Celia stuff first. Yeah. Seems like a better idea. Or at least a more movement-efficient idea. Fuck you, bird. See you over there. Fuck you. Hate you. You're the worst. They have so many smithing 7s, dude. Holy. Somber Bell. Now, the bell bearings are always in whatever zone they were in originally. So, Caelid has Somber Bell 1, but Liurnia is going to have Smithing Bell 1. And, I mean, we can do the Giga Stall and go to Liurnia before Stormvale, but that's a lot. That's like 2 hours of setup, if not more. Oh god, it's a lobster. Oh! That's not where I want to be. Look at those enemies down there. There's a lobster, an abductor virgin, a perfumer, not one of the bad perfumers, and there's also, I thought there was a Deathblight worm spewing guy, but I may have been mistaken on that one. Hello. Ooh, a legendary. Oh, Melania's gloves. I mean, I don't think we need to, we can maybe wield both. Let's see. Nah, it puts us in heavy. Ah, it sucks. We can get like 1 point of endurance, it probably won't, but we get that after we get our vigor up. Which, if we pop our remembrance, and maybe even dupe it and pop it again, we should have plenty of money to get the stats for it, because that should be 60k at minimum. If not 80. I don't remember how much Malekith's gives, and I forgot to check with Hugh. Went there and sold the rest of my runes, but didn't check that. I need to get back over here. Oh, it's a slug. Easy kill. No danger. You're very safe. You know what? We can just go to the merchants this way, and then teleport back to Fort Faroth afterward. I'm not as familiar with the map backwards like this, but I can do my best. Oh, my game crashed. Well, hopefully it does not put us in a terrible spot when we come back in. Oh, geez, that rewound us quite a bit, actually. But I'm not in combat. Technically not a quit out. Plus, I think the enemies were still dead there. So, I'd already cleared them. It was just the stuff that was around before that de-aggroed. Stuff that saw me while I was on the roof, but I was never in any danger of. Oh, I didn't peek into Faroth. God damn it. These things I mean to do and then forget to do. So normally I go into Faroth first. Because I'm not concerned about dying. I'll just go in there, take a look. Maybe even just zerg past everything and go grab the Deathless replacement item, but... and then quit out when I'm done and teleport out, but that is not a thing for me right now. Crystal Soul. Another thing is, another weapon I've never really tried, but I've always been curious to try is the rot weapons. It's like the rotten crystal sword. I've used the rot mace before. Oh, Great Stars is a good weapon too. It's not the best, but it does give you a little bit of HP regen. Every time you attack, you heal for 1% HP. Sorry, every time you hit, you heal for 1% of your HP, so that's pretty good. Yeet. So number 7. I think it gives us 2 now. Yeah, 2 7s, 3 8s. What does our smithing sense situation look like now? I know we're still short on 1s. We've got 2s, 3s. We have infinite 4s. I think we have an extra 5 in the shop. So we're basically missing like 2 6s and 2 8s. Then we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need basically a somber 3 because we have the bell bearing for 1 and 2. We can go all the way up to a somber 8. So that could be a consideration as well. God. Fucking bird. Oh my god. They keep moving. Got one. But I also aggroed a Halic Tree Knight. Not okay. Giant rat. No eagles here, so no reason to stop for that pack. Oh, no, fuck you, rat. Fuck you, rat. Yeah, that's right, get the fuck out of here. No one invited you.
Well, it's been how can I?
Alright, we got Deathless left. Cheap tier, cheap seed, cheap Scooby snack. I'll just go ahead and grab the Deathless half. I probably won't ever need it, but I'll have it.
Have it safe.
And I again did not grab the Grace on the way up because I am bad. But I did reset all the birds, so I can try again. Got one. Oh, got 2? Let's go! There's the 4. Times 2! Alright. Oh, we need. Fuck out of here. Yeah, this is the Grace I normally pick up along the way. But I forgot. This might be a mistake. Well, the abductor version was slow, so we're good. Let's see, we died at, I think, an hour and 45 in ish. So we're just about an hour and we're almost done with our setup. It's not bad. We got these two merchants to hit, and then we just kind of are looking for some smithing ones. We might have to go to Liurnia to get it, though, which would really suck if we do. Seems like... Oh, that is huge, dude. The rolled medallion is a fucking game-defining pick. Like, being able to go to mountaintops without having to go to consecrated snowfields is massive. I've had it happen before, though. Like, I've had the rolled medallion in consecrated snowfields or the Halleck tree before. So, there's a red wolf over there, and I don't see a boss over there. Slightly concerns me. Could be invisible assassin. Where's the merchant? Oh, I'm way far away. I am in a completely wrong spot. That's X-Eggs. That's not the Road Knight boss. Alright, the Road Knight boss is... Duelist? What are you? Yeah, it's a duelist. I didn't see anything that looked like what I needed. I saw some smithing stones, but I'm pretty sure they were smithing twos. Do the same thing up here. If we wind up pumping our strength enough to where we want to use some incants like Golden Vow or something, we'll come up here and grab the grace for the Dragon Communion. We can also take a look at the shop and see if they have it. Golden Vow and Bestial Vitality are the two that I'd be looking for. Neither of which are here. A bunch of heals, though. This duelist still following me. Kinda want to keep, like, the... Oh, he is, dude. Dude, he's booking it. He wants it. Wants my booty. Well, you can't have it. It's mine. So we'll go grab the Radon Grace and call our setup done. Rune Arc. You know, honestly, having a Rune Arc active even without a Great Rune is good. Just gives you HP. And, I'm not gonna run out, because if I die, the run ends, so... I have all the Rune Arcs I should need for the run. Get my Great Rune, activate it, put it on. This was like the last item check I was gonna get before we went to go try Margit. Hell yeah, dude. Alright, back to Round Table. I have to remember that I have not checked Deathless yet, but back to Round Table. Let's go level up the Starfists. Let's see. Wanna get gonna see if we have 5s and 6s in the shop somewhere. So if we do, we're about to get that. There's the 5. Now I need 2 6s, I believe. But if we don't, that's still like a plus, what, 15 or something like that before Margit. 5. Okay. No, beyond plus 15. I think it's 16? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, yeah. Nice knee you got, bro. Got the Slav squat, though. Looks good. Sorry, patches a squat.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your own.
Okay, plus 16 Starfist for Margit. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this. It's only 30k. But let's get 40 big and maybe some more endurance. Sure. Close, but not quite. It's actually like really close. Alright. Don't need that. Don't need those. What kind of flask tiers am I working with? I think I just have the holy. Yeah, nothing useful. I suppose I could get the consecutive attack tier. Nah. It's probably not going to be worth it. Alright, let's go see Margit. We'll go see Margit. We'll take a look at like the beginning of Stormvale. Presuming it's not like Malekith and I die, or I honestly, with 40 vigor at this point in the game, I'm hard pressed to think of a boss that could kill me. Outside like Wormface maybe, and I just get death blighted. Yep, leaf. Good thing I noticed I wasn't two-handing these. Alright. Off we go. I'm calling Knights Cavalry. It's like the easiest call to make. A doula? I want a doula. You're a big fat dragon with big fat dragon damage. Oh, you're very dead. Oh, okay then. That was a hard fight. Tailoring tools. How is that a key item?
Smoldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee. Aye, it's tightly booked. The guard you'll breach the... Well, but of course.
The gates! Open the gates!
Gostock's bell. Let's take a poke through here, see what's up. Nothing really too bad here. Courtyard's pretty tame. Would prefer Lord Sworn Greatsword. Or Lord Sworn's straight sword, but you know. I'm just kind of holding on to my runes for now to buy stuff from shops, because stat-wise we're fine. We do too much damage, we have too much health, and we have a lot of protection. I would prefer more, but our armor actually can't get much heavier because we don't have access to other items for it yet. We could get like Crucible Knight's Greaves, but those aren't a ton heavier than Scaled in terms of protection. And then like some better gloves, obviously, but that's pretty far down the priority list at the moment. We can start picking up like Cracked Pots, Sacred Tears, Golden Seeds, you know, more permanent survivability stuff. Yeah, I'm not really going to take too many chances with, like, running past enemies here. I'm just going to go ahead and clear them out as I go. Rider Glaive is fine, I guess. It's not a great weapon, but it's not bad. These things sometimes. Fuck you, dog. Doggos drop flesh. Alright, we got one dead nerd. Hey, Great Shield has a little more stability, huh? Guard boost. Heavy Crossbow and Smithing Fours. So we have two sources of infinite Smithing Fours. Oh wow, that flask heals me for nothing. I gotta remember that. Bird. Come here, Basilisk. Come here, buddy. Okay. That's fine. I think the bird has heard me. If he comes over here, I can just kill him, but I'm not going to fight him with a bunch of other enemies. I meant to dodge that. Oh, come on. Gotta get to the fucking repose point. Yeah, we're trying to fight a bird with a bunch of other enemies. No bueno. We got two legendaries in the courtyard here. Another remembrance? Hell yeah. Oh my god, are you serious? Bruh. Alright, I'm gonna come over here. Fight these guys out of line of sight of the giant up there. That actually kind of hurt. I don't really care about this guy. Ancient Somber, Somber 9. Okay, so we have Sombers 1 through 10. We just need a Somber 3, basically. I need more Sacred Tears. Pretty bad. Alright. Off to the Grace. We'll check the item checks underneath as well. There should be 3 item checks over at that ledge there. then we'll head up to Godric. There's a golden seed as well as the item in Nefeli's room. And the item in the corner of the little branching hallway thing. We'll get to all that. Yeah, my flasks are very weak. I need to find some more Sacred Tears pretty bad. For the amount of health I have. Oh, there's the Somber 3. Alright, we have officially Somber 1 through 10. So, we are strong. But yeah, we're probably going to go fight Godric and call it. It's, I gotta work tomorrow.
Be proud.
Probably just going to kill Nefeli here.
Your only mistake. I see. You are but a simple villain. Let the scars remind you. This lesson
Oh god! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. He's spooky. She's spooky. I forgot about that weapon art. Okay. Yeah, that weapon art, doesn't matter how much poise you have, I think. You just get locked into the first 3 hits. All I got was 2 stone sword keys out of it. Bruh. Crackpot. Okay, I guess. Yeah, I was completely out of stamina, so I almost died there. If I wasn't so tanky, I would have died there. Alright. Let's grab this scrub. Not going in there, though. Unless I see orange back there, ain't happening. And I did not. So I'm grabbing this and I'm going. I'm gonna hit the grace to reset my flasks, and it's Godric time. Didn't expect to make that jump. I suppose we can, since we're about to get 20k from Godric, we can go ahead and level up. I'm gonna be honest, my goal is to get medium low Melania's gauntlets on. We can get a little strength now. Maybe not be 100% reliant on... Yeah, by the way, we're doing this much damage with 9 strength. But not be reliant on the, What is it? Oh, is that worm base? No, it's not. Vike! Vike! I want to fight Vike. It's mountaintop spike too. That's a sure combo too. If you get hit by the wind, it locks you into it. There we go. Don't like Vike. Can you die faster? Yes, that's a key item.
And one day, we'll return together to our home, bathed in
Raise gold. Oh, he stopped. There, I picked up for him. It's fine. Alright, go grab Grace and Liurnia, head back to Round Table. Let's see what we got. Actually, no, there's no reason to head back to Round Table. Just go straight into Liurnia. And we'll pick up Liurnia tomorrow. Should be a good time. Liurnia has a lot going on for key item checks. There's there's 3 churches. One is like right at the doorway, but there's 3 churches, a couple of sacred tier, or a couple of golden seeds, 1, 2, 3 merchants, including E.G. and Padilla. You got E.G. Padilla and the one inside the Academy seal. Then there's Karia Manor, Makar, and Renala, all of which are achievement bosses. Loretta is as well. Oh, you can't write it. You can't write it. It's just too good. We're gonna go turn that on real quick. Also, there's a handful of item checks out here we can grab along the way. One of which I did not know existed until I watched Aggie's no-hit randomizer run. There's a little spot on the right-hand side of the bridge over here that just has a little drop-down, similar to the end of the bridge. Gets over here. Yeah, right there. Never picked that item up before in my life. Oh, the sprint attack is cute. Another Somber 8. Getting back up from here is kind of annoying. But there's multiple items down here, so I think it's worth it for the check. Checks, rather. And there's no real danger either if you can clear the enemies that are up here. They're not super aggressive or super deadly. No reason not to grab them. Unless you're doing a use what you get, like what you're using. That's why I didn't get them the last time I came here. Alright, let's see what gets there first. Be back or the elevator going down. To be fair, the elevator barely won. It's because I stopped. Because when I put my controller down, it hit L2, and I heard the sound effect, and I turned around like, what was that? Otherwise, I totally would have won. Totally. All right. Back down to Liurnia. Activate their Great Rune real quick, and be done. And we're looking really solid for the early game now. So hopefully we just avoid getting fall damage memed and insta-killed by stuff, and we should be good. What am I doing? Great Runes. Great Runes. Go. Oh, that's beautiful. We'll probably go pick up those Crucible Knight pants as well. Feels bad to lose the Melania hat, but I mean, this is also the Elden Ring hat, you know? The whatever class it was during the beta had this helmet. Infinite ones and twos. Might get those seeds. They're a bit expensive, but they may just be worth it. Sleep pots, yes. We want to take the Calamity Ring. Dink dink. I think not. Oh yeah, let's check out Gosco. Gostock has 3 smithing 1s, 5 of 7, and a somber 3. Alright, he's got the Endurance Wolf Helmet, which is also very good. It's got good protection as well. It increases your endurance by a bit, and it's pretty strong. So we're at 33 protection with this, and the rest of these are just worse in every way. It's very heavy for itself, but it also has a passive to give you +2 endurance. So it's good. Plus, you're just a cute pupper now. Look at that. So I did not find any smithing 6s, did I? No. And we need 2 smithing 6s and 2 smithing 8s, and we are done with weapons. That's pretty good. I do have a great rune now, so we can go check the Remembrance of the Dragon Lord at least before we go.
Anchor until it the tragic across the far, but the cursor gray seek to become Leto. Okay, is and I the finger.
The thing. Okay, well those are useless, so free money. And if this is 30k, we can go dupe Malekith's and check it as well. It is. Alright, I'm fucking one more dang myself. No, I don't have a Grace down there. Well, no I do. I have the Merchant one. We got a solid 15 strength, or 15 endurance. Like, we can probably stay there for quite a while. So we don't have anything heavier than what we currently have. So, let's head over here, grab the thing, and then that'll be the last thing. If we had picked up, like, Moog's or Melania's, or I think even Radahn's gives more. Radahn's like 40k. Then we would just dupe that for the money instead. So I'm not super concerned about the item check. I'm not ready? Ooh! Okay. Yeah, if you get stepped on fully, like, you're actually underneath the foot, you just instantly die. Oh no. Okay. Ooh. It was actually right here. Okay. Started with it directly to my right. I had to go all the way around. Black Blade. So we also have Godric's Scrape now. Go. Useless. Okay, cool. Free money. Okay, we're gonna talk to Roger, and then we'll be done. Forgot we get free items for smithing 8. We'll grab.
Well done. Something to mark.
A lot of free money. Damn. Roger was stacked. Oh, fuck away, D. No one likes you. Alright. Let's get some damage. Alright. We are rune level 47. We got 45 Vig. Well, we have 40 Vig. 17 Endurance. 15 technically. +2 from the helmet, +5 from Godric's. 26 Strength. Again, actually our Strength is 16. We have +5 from Talisman, +5 from Godric's. So those are our relevant stats. And that's what we're calling it for tonight. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna head out. Well, we already died once. Had to restart, but this one looks much more promising. Mostly because we didn't try to fuck around in Dragon Barrow at all. But yeah, we'll be doing Liurnia tomorrow. Probably finish it. Head to... we'll light the fire in Altus, go do Radon, stuff like that. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. But until then, as always... Oh god, I've broken something on my Streamlabs. Not Streamlabs, OBS. Okay, I fixed it. Everything's fine. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves, stay beautiful, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. It's a short list. And I will... Oh my god, I did it again. It's breaking everything. Alright, I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye.